Small animal pasture. Let's put animals up here, I guess. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3. Hello. There we go. And then we'll do, 6 of them. What do we got? Cars, and cars. I hate the Northern Irish accent saying the word cow. It's not designed for it at all. Look at that field of cows. Like, have you ever heard someone from Northern Ireland say, how now? Like, how now, brown cow? Like, really? It's just, oh my God. Jamie Dornan was voted to have the sexiest voice one year because he was in 50 Shades of Grey. He's from Belfast! How? He has a Northern Irish accent. What is remote? Like, seriously. I can't understand a word he's saying, but his accent's just so dreamy. It's like, that's what I don't understand it. Like, evolution, right? Teaches us that, your species adapt to circumstance and to their environment and blah 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 blah. How did this happen? How did this accent happen? What evolutionary advantage does the Northern Irish accent give to anyone? That's what I'm wondering. At what point did, who... Oh my God. Because, certain English accents come about because they're seen as, really upper class. Who in history, I would love to know, decided to go, you know what would be really great? An accent where everyone talks like this and never once sounds happy. You could be the happiest person in the country, and it's gonna be I've never been happier in my life. I'm on cloud 9. See, you know what I mean? I don't get it. All right. I just don't. This is the happiest moment of my life. I have never and will never be happier than I am right now. I don't understand it. I just don't. Doesn't make sense. Someone somewhere was like, here, it'll be really funny if we can convince people that talking like this is a good idea. That's what's happened. That's 100% what's happened. Someone's been like, it'll be a right good prank. And credit to them, they committed. Yeah. It just resulted in quite the accent. Remember when this was a Cities Skylines stream? Oh my God. No, me neither. Oh God. All right. Well, at least they have they have things that they're gonna be using there. What do you guys need? So, not enough raw material. Okay. Well, I'm sure you'll get a delivery of raw materials, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we'll see if that works out. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, we do need... Silos are totally a thing. That is buff for BCS. That is a good point. I forgot that silos even existed. So, I'm glad someone is paying attention to this, because I am absolutely not. It's been a while. Like, the industry... How much are they? 16 per week, that's fine. Wait a minute. If I remember silos right, I don't want to put them right next to each other. I don't want to do that, do I? I want to put silos, spaced out. I'll leave, a gap of 2 between them. So something like that. Even that's probably too close together, but we'll do that for now. I'll space them out a little bit later on. I could put some up there as well. But we'll do that for the time being. And we'll see... We'll see if that works. We'll see if that works. Hopefully we're going to start getting some good... Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the traffic. There it is. That's the thing that we knew was going to happen. I might see if I can connect, like, a highway, like, over here. That might not be a bad idea. Also, this is old built. And is having some traffic problems. Oh, boy. Xanthar says, surely the Northern Irish accent isn't nearly as incomprehensible as a proper Yorkshire accent. I prefer the Yorkshire accent, personally. And I feel like if I complain about the Yorkshire accent, this video that's already been derailed quite a bit is going to, is just gonna, like, it's already sort of on, like, a decline. It's just gonna go, you know? So, I feel like I'm not qualified to talk about a Yorkshire accent when I sound like this. So, I'm gonna avoid that particular conversation. With that said, kind of a big fan of the Yorkshire accent, and sort of... Well, I say Yorkshire, I mean, I really like Sean Bean's voice. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I'm really glad that he's getting, like, more voiceover work in video games lately. Especially, like, Civ 6. There's just something about, like, Civ 6. You unlock something in Civ 6 and you get Sean Bean just sitting there going, like... Just going off on one, telling you all about it. It's kind of cool. I like it a lot. So... I mean, yeah, the Yorkshire accent, it kind of just works, right? Like, it worked in Game of Thrones. I didn't watch Game of Thrones, but I know it worked there. It worked as Boromir in Lord of the Rings, rest his soul. It worked in literally everything else Sean Bean has been in, rest his soul. In all of those movies. It just kind of works in video games. I like it a lot. Anyway, let's do some housing in here and try and stay on topic. Like that one scene in Star Wars is like, stay on target. It's just stay on topic. Oh my god. Oh, the farmland leveled up. We got a flour mill, a bakery. So we can start making things. Okay. We can definitely start making things at some point. Let's get some roads along here, though. I think that's about the straightest line we're gonna get. Can I get this to, curve like that? I totally can. It's got some weird gaps in it, but whatever. That is fine. Xanthar's asking, how many souls of Sean Bean do we need to lay to rest? Well, he's in Hitman 2. Oh, did we? No, we're still only acclaimed. Really? The attractiveness went down as well. We need to fix that university. We absolutely need to fix that university and get it more attractive. But as for Sean Bean, I mean, he's in Hitman 2. He's one of the elusive targets in Hitman 2. So he is just being murdered repeatedly. Just repeatedly. Over and over. So, I mean, you know, if you're if you're watching a Cities Skylines live stream or video and you're like, oh, you know what, I'm actually really interested in this Sean Bean conversation, just know that I appreciate you. And just as a side note, if you're into Hitman 2 and you're looking at a really good Hitman 2, not strictly a Hitman 2 YouTube channel, search on YouTube Big Mooney. I can't remember the numbers after his username, but Big Mooney Hitman. You'll find the channel. He's Scottish, he's really funny, and is my go-to for Hitman 2 videos. He's really, really good. Does a lot of kill everyone challenges, which are really satisfying to watch. Just, you know, figured we'd mention that on the topic of Hitman 2. Let's also do a little road through there. I wonder if I can just connect those together in a straight line there. Sort of. Definitely, that's a bit better. Yeah, I like that. That works. This area in here, I kind of want it to be urban as well. So I definitely think it's definitely gonna need to be. So bring that straight down. Maybe bring that straight down. And we can sort of go straight across and just fill it like that. Just nice and simple. That could maybe be a park. Oh, they don't have water. Oh, well. We'll get to that in a minute. That could maybe be a park, I think. Although we are going to have parks in there, so no, this isn't going to be a park. Let's just fill that up and get more zoning in there. So something nice and neat like that. I say nice and neat. It's a mess, but it's dense. So that's kind of the point. You know, we're cultivating mass is another way we could phrase it. That's not a way we could phrase it, but okay. We're cultivating mass. That's a phrase I use when people are like, "Oh, you put on weight." No, I'm cultivating mass. Oh my god. This is what happens when I have a coffee and a Red Bull before I play/record Cities Skylines. This is what happens. You know, people are like, you act weird on live streams. No, I act weird when I have a little bit too much caffeine. But it's fun. So, you know, that's whatever. Oh my god. Again, I've said it before. I have said it before. People are like, people do mention that they prefer the non-live stream stuff, and I kind of see why. But you don't get conversations about Sean Bean in you know, your average Cities Skylines Let's Play. Oh, probably a reason you don't get that, to be honest. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I guess, you know, to bring it back on topic, we'll bring it back on topic here. I have been reading a lot of feedback on, I don't remember what episode of this Let's Play it was, but I put like the little disclaimer at the start that was like, hey, do you want face cam in the campus Let's Play? Generally, it seems like most people do. There is a YouTube poll on that video. I can't remember what episode it was, but there is a YouTube poll on that video if people are interested in voting on that type of thing. And also on the subreddit, ConflictNerd Official is the name of the subreddit. So reddit.com/r/ConflictNerd Official. It's there's a thread over there someone's got up that's basically upvote this if you want face cam in the campus Let's Play. So that's going pretty well, basically. So, you know, if you're interested in the subreddit, that is a thing. I actually really want to go through the subreddit and number one, make it look better, and number two, use it more, because there's a lot of really great like conversation going on over there. Definitely need to dive into it a little bit more often than I am right now. Although I've been out of the country for a couple of days, so you have to forgive me there. Anyway, they've got water. You guys have water. Who up here didn't have water? You guys. Okay. Well, what a shame. There's some water for you. All right, so all of that can build. We do have enough water, which is good. And I think what we're going to want to do is maybe throw some parks and some stuff in here, just to make the area a little bit more pleasant to be in. I think it's fair. So what can we do? Can I get anything in that square? Not really. I can get something in there, which I think I'll do. And I want to get something in there as well. So just a few nice parks dotted around. Just make the leisure in the area a bit better. And their population's actually 81,000, so I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. This area here looks kind of cool as well. It's worked out nicely. Traffic, on the other hand, might... I say might become an issue. It's gonna. You know, it's number one, it's me. Number two, it's Cities Skylines. Of course, traffic's gonna end up being a nightmare, but I think we'll manage. I think a couple of cheeky old-time policies here and there, and we'll manage it. As for farming, we did unlock a couple of things. So we got a small barn, which is going to be good for storing crops. Okay. We still got the small grain silos. So the flour mill is a thing we could put in. What if we did the flour stuff over here? Although, wait, does this need to be... Needs to be placed inside the industrial area. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess like this road here, we could do something on that. So like, let's go to the middle of the road. We'll come down to here and we'll do a flour mill off the side of it. What is this? A cattle shed. Oh, that'll make beef. Sure. Let's do a couple of little roads either side there and do that and do the cattle shed. And that should have power, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. We'll see if that works out. Hopefully it does. They don't have water, though. We can fix that. As we always do. There we go. So you've got the materials. You're going to start making flour. You're going to start making animal products. We probably want a warehouse, right? We're probably going to want a warehouse. What does this do? That stores the crops. Okay. Can be placed outside of the area. Don't think we're going to do that. I think I do want to get a small warehouse, though. And I think what we'll do is place, like, the warehouses over on this side. Maybe we'll do, like, a big warehouse. I think we'll do a couple of big warehouses just because, you know, big warehouses, big business, etc., etc. So we'll do 1 and 2, and we'll have, what are we doing in here? So this will be animal products and flour. They're going to need power. That's fine. We're also going to want to smooth the terrain a little bit because it looks terrible. It's going to be staying terrible for the time being as well because I don't think smoothing that's going to go too well for me. Can I nicely bring power over here? So if I go here, then middle, there, and there. And they don't have water. I keep forgetting they need that stuff. I keep forgetting that it's kind of a vital resource. You know, it's kind of one of those things that's like really important, apparently. I don't know how I keep forgetting. I really don't. I'll tell you what I would like to do. I want to get a, I'm good. I've got hiccups. It's fine. We're good. I want to get a, ooh, lemonade factory, milking parlor. Okay. Hold on a minute. We'll come back to what I want to get in a second. What does this need? Milking parlor's easy. Where's the lemonade factory? Is going to be here, right? That's the bakery, printing press. Lemonade factory is glass. Right. Well, that's not going to be happening. That's fine. Let's just do some medium fields, I guess. Yeah, sure. We'll do some medium fields along here. We'll do like, that many. Just the whole way along. They're gonna need water as well, which is understandable. I knew that this time. We can just sort of loop around them nicely. And, yeah, give them some water. Oh, they already have some. Well, it's almost like I planned it. Average traffic flow is 75%. Oh, yeah. Oh, it is terrible, isn't it? Oh. Well, would you look at that? Okay. Yeah, oh my God almighty. Yeah, it is 75%, isn't it? Right. Oh, wow, it is getting worse. Okay. Okay. Well then. Well, yeah. That's gonna need fixed, isn't it? That's gonna need looked at. It's gonna need sorted. Is that all garbage truck? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Nestle headquarters is clogging up. That's mostly not garbage trucks, to be totally honest. Where are you going? You all work here and live here. Okay. Okay. Well. Let me do this. I'll take that out. And, let me take those out real quick, because I'm just gonna do this and a bit of that. And that just leaves a little bit more room between the junctions, which will probably help a little bit. It'll let the traffic sort of move a little more consistently. Yeah, that's moving a bit better. I think that'll help. As for up here, there's just a lot of it. There's just a lot of it. We'll figure that out shortly. Oh my god. I don't want to look at my traffic flow stats right now. I'm not doing it. I am not looking at traffic flow stats right now. We don't need to. There's no need. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Rain MJ's asking, do I have public transport? I actually don't have public transport in that new area, which is probably a big part of why it's terrible. So, probably want to fix that, to be honest. So let's figure that out. I think what I'd like to do is I'm gonna do this, where they're sort of like opposite each other, because I can sort of maybe do 2 loops here. So do there, maybe not there actually. Do there. Actually, we'll leave that one as well. Yeah, that'll be fine. So do there, go out to about there. We can do some paths and stuff like that. And we could take some metro into the industrial area, and I think I will. I think I am going to take some metro in there. That can sort of like loop down and around. I think I'm going to bring it over into this district as well. And I think I'm going to have it try and like connect there. So let's figure that out. It's going to be a little bit weird, but that's all right. And then just going to do a bunch of straight lines for this. I mean, they're, you know, directly opposite each other, but I'm just going to do straight lines. We all know what way I do my metro lines. You all knew this was going to happen. For that to connect over there, that's actually possible, which is good. That not so much. Oh wow, that's nasty looking. Can we do this? So we'll loop these around and hope for the best, and hope that people are going to be like, hey, you know what might be a good idea? Public transport. Let's Hey, I hear they got some of those public transportation systems on the ground. I think maybe we should use them. Who knows? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Maybe we find out, huh? I like to imagine that's what people in Nerd Castle sound like. They all have, every one of them, really. Everyone. Like a baby is born, and instead of crying, it's just like, hey, so you're my mother. Nice to put a face to the name. How you doing? No. I'll be naming myself, thank you very much. Name's Tony. How you doing? I like to imagine that's how Nerdchester works. It's very, very forward-thinking. City. Is, every baby is called Tony as well, just because of course it is. Anyway, got our metro lines there. That'll hopefully do good for us. Hopefully. I imagine this one will be quite busy. But, yeah, hopefully that'll do good. Good news is traffic on this highway is slowly clearing out. Traffic here isn't, but, you know, that's alright. Other good news is we are actually making money, so that's nice. Got that going for me. What does this need to level up? Oh, it just needs to produce a lot. Okay. That's fair enough. I'm kind of wondering where I could get a, what just happened down here? What just happened? Why? What? Buff 4BCS says we lost it. We lost at sports? Well, shoot them. Was this one? It was. Well, that, you know, whatever. I'd say shoot them out loud. I mean, congratulate them on a good attempt. Go on, lads. Right over to, you know, go work in the go work in the forestry industry, lads. Just go work over there. And live out there while you're at it. That is all parked cars. Good lord. There's so much traffic, dude. There's so much of it. I feel like I'm noticing that we probably want a way for this to connect to the main part of the city better than just these avenues. Let me try a cheeky old thick avenue there. See if that does anything for us. Oh, hello. Clothing factory, farm maintenance, large barn, slaughterhouse. Okay. Consider it done. Say no more. I understand. So what is this? Slaughterhouse. All right. It's huge. It is quite the sizable building. That fits in there really nicely. Look at that. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do at all. $19,000 being made right now. I like it. I like it. That works. The good news as well is that building this whole area has made the academy look just a little bit more urban, which was kind of the goal. Like, you come in here and you can start seeing tall buildings. I'm also thinking that's I kind of want taller buildings. I might do an IT cluster in this area. I'm also thinking, hold on. Oh, hello. Okay, attractiveness went up a little bit. We're still only acclaimed. Oh, how do we get it to be more? Do we just add parks? Will that do it? Like, if I just go, boom, you've got a park now. Did that make it more attractive? Did that do anything, or do I need to add specific campus buildings? I feel like it's specific campus buildings. So, okay. I'll see what we can do here. We could add some dormitories. We could add another study hall. Can I get a dormitory in there? Absolutely not. Okay, noted. What about this? What is this? A book club. Sure. We'll give a book club for the nerds. And I can say that because it's in my username. I'm insulting myself before you even start. All right? Don't even go there. I've you know, on that note, I've had people unironically be like, "Oh my god, you're such a nerd." Really? Really? I wonder what gave you that idea. Like, I just think about what you're gonna say. Yeah. Yeah, so on and so forth. Yeah. Friendly individual, you. You absolute gem of a human being. Yeah. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Let's we get another bookstore in here. You know what? Can I want to do paths. I want to put some stuff on paths here. Let's do let me go here. Let me do this. And let me do some paths around here. Actually, maybe a little bit further in. So, boom. Boom, boom, and can I get this to line up? Yeah. We'll consider that lined up. Probably. Can I get these to connect at all? Sure. Looks alright, I guess. Looks the part. So there's all the corner connections. We can do one there. We can do one, I guess, here and here. And yeah, that'll do. So let's do, what do we want to put in the middle here? What is this? Gymnasium. Nah, I want a bigger building. The IT club. Have I placed an IT club? I think I did. What else we got? We could put the you know, the commencement office might look really good over here. But we have already got it, and I did already spend a bit of a while building it, so let's not go there again. More laboratories? You know what? Absolutely. Let's do more of those. There you go. That's got to increase attractiveness, right? Yeah, it did. But we have to wait until the end of the year, because of course we do. Okay. Sure. That's all right, I guess. In the meantime, I want to do some trees. Because trees they're nice. They'll look good down the side of this, I think. So that's what, 5? Yep. 6. Sure. And then, yin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Counting with ConflictNerd. Tune in next week where we're gonna count beyond 6 and maybe find our way to 7 together. I think it's time that we check the traffic flow. 80%. That is better than it was. It's still not great, but that is better than 75%. I think we can all agree, objectively speaking, it's an improvement. So, you know, we'll take that. I am looking at this road here and thinking that maybe it could do with being a good old thick avenue as well. So I think we are gonna have to go along here and upgrade like this entire thing to be thick. So hopefully that. Why are you U-turning? I'm just gonna go up here because it's fun. All right then. It's not quite what that road's for, but all right. Oh wow, you guys trying to get on that avenue are having a pretty tough time. Let me do something silly and turn off traffic lights and see what that does. I mean, it lets them move. It just, yeah, I don't know how well it's letting them move. Pretty well, apparently, though. They're clear now. So we'll see, I guess. Either way, the good news is we are making shed loads of cash, so I've got that going for me. I'm also just waiting for the end of the academic year so that we can level this thing up, which will be beautiful. The only thought that I have is we do not have room for the final. We don't have room for the final thing that we unlock. The final things: the medical lab, the beach volleyball club, academic statue 2, and then a school of engineering. We don't have room, so we're gonna need to make room. I think it's fair to say. We'll have to figure that out. Oh, I missed that bit of road. Again, as I tend to say, Hockey Kid 2411 said forgot to upgrade a piece of road. I'm glad that I'm glad someone's paying attention, because I'm really just not. Anyway, in the meantime, I might do. I think I will go ahead and just like decorate this area. I think we need to make it look nice. Because it's sort of getting there, but it's not quite there yet. So we'll do a bit of this. We'll maybe take off length there so it can connect that way. And it's tempting to try and have it like loop around there. I don't think I will. I think it's probably fine as is. And I think what we can maybe do is throw some trees sort of along this road in the middle. So let's just try and make this just feel a little bit more, you know, like there's a bit more like nature going on basically. So just loop these around, go for a third one there. Those are kind of close together on that side, but you know, even that does wonders for the area. Let's get a few more of these in sort of more random spots, and then I want to get some color in there as well. So some of these guys, just some bright trees, just to make the area look nice. They don't really do much for the area. I'm probably going to want to try and put like parks in there or something. Excuse me. My throat is just not cooperating today at all. It's been like this all day. This is what I get for going to Scotland and screaming like a maniac at a concert. This is what I get. This is what I deserve. This is what happens. It's actually done, like every time I travel, this is actually what happens. I go somewhere, I'm like, oh, you know, my throat will be fine. It'll not get too sore. I'm always lying to myself. And I think deep down I know that. But, you know, it was fun. So, it's fine. Let me see. What else can I do with it? I don't really know what to do with this space. I feel like it needs fences and stuff like that to feel like a proper park area. Because right now it just feels really just like a big green space that they couldn't be bothered doing anything with.